Okay, so we're just gonna go through a couple of little drills to help prepare the shoulder for pressing, pain-free, strong, and comfortable. So to begin with, we're gonna do some band up and overs. So Jess is gonna take some tension in between the band. She's gonna bring her arms up, and as she begins to come up, she's gonna shrug her shoulders so she buries the neck, drops the arms down behind, and at the same time, she's keeping her hips underneath and her ribs tucked down, okay? So that the movement's only coming from her shoulders, and she's not throwing her hips and ribs forward to try and make the movement happen. Nice and simple there. You can do 5 forward, 5 back, or you can do as many as you feel like you need to until you begin to feel a little bit warm and doing some work in there. So that's number 1. Number 2, we're gonna do some pull aparts. Pull apart's gonna work some of the anterior portion of the shoulder, and we're gonna work on really squeezing the shoulder blades together for some thoracic movement as well through the shoulder blades. So she's gonna take some tension again. This time it's palms up and thumbs pointing out. She's going to squeeze the shoulder blades together and bring them back in. When she brings them back in, she's not going to lose all that tension. She's going to keep the shoulders working. So just squeezing the shoulder blades together, bringing them forward. Okay, so lastly, we're going to go through child's pose. So we're really going to work on some thoracic extension and then stretching down from the hips through to the shoulders, turning the lats and all the muscles that cover the rib cage on. So she's going to sit back into her heels here. Okay, put her spine nice and neutral, arms out overhead. And then this is a great stretch just to do on its own, okay? Couple of big breaths, and with every exhale, we work on dropping the spine down a little bit deeper, a little bit lower. This is gonna stretch out some of the muscles around the back of the shoulder here, and then down through the lats as well. Okay, if you want to take this on a little bit further, we can walk the hands over to the right, so get a little bit of lateral flexion through the spine. Okay, so right now, the left side of Jess's shoulders are all on tension. So with 5 big breaths, she's going to take a breath in, and then she's going to drop her spine down with the exhale. That's going to turn on a big stretch right down from, possibly from the back of the elbow right down to her hip. So 5 breaths, and then she can walk her hands to the other side. She would simply just crawl over, put the other side on stretch, 5 big breaths, and press down. So a lot of the great stretching through the muscles that cover the rib cage here, especially if you've been seated for the majority of the day, a lot of this can become a bit sticky and a bit laminated. So as we stretch out, it's just going to start peeling away from the rib cage and creating better movement through the big portions of the back here in the thoracic and through the shoulders.